Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new vlog. What am I doing with my hair towel? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so jet lagged. We just got back from New York last night. We got in at around dinner time. And then I fell asleep even early for me. I just kind of passed out after dinner. And then I woke up this morning at like 3 o'clock, just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Tried to go back to sleep for a little while. It didn't work. But anyway, hello. How are you? God, I feel like it's been a long time since I filmed. Any of the videos that you saw over the past couple of weeks, I pre-filmed. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I vlogged. It's been a while since I sat down and filmed. I missed you guys. What is going on? Happy September. I hope all of my fellow Americans out there had a lovely Labor Day weekend. I can't wait to catch up with you guys. I am just trying to get ready for the day because, like an idiot, I scheduled all these things to go on today. Like, oh, I'll be back on Tuesday. So yeah, Wednesday is fine. Wednesday is fine. Wednesday is fine. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired, but it's fine. I'm going to hit the ground running, but I do have a call in about an hour. I don't know what time it is. What was I talking about? Wow. This is going to be a struggle. This is going to be like the struggle bus vlog. Well, one thing I can start with was I did get my hair cut while I was in New York. So my hairstylist, Joey, I've talked about him incessantly on my vlogs because he is incredible, absolutely incredible. He's the owner and founder of the Blackstones Collective. They're over in the East Village. He's just fantastic. He like really works with not just your hair, what you want and your style and all of that, but he works with your lifestyle. So he's very into, I remember the first time I went to him, he was like, do you style your hair all, and I was like, not really. I'm very lazy with my hair. And he was like, okay, good to know. So anyway, he took about, I want to say, it was like down to my boots, so maybe 3 or 4 inches he took off. And they also did a keratin treatment, just a half keratin treatment, really, really light, just around like the top and like the edges of my face, like the hairs here, because, we have been talking about my gray hairs, and I had asked him about like toning them and like what were my options regarding my gray hair, because I don't mind my gray hair. I know a lot of people comment on my gray hair or whatever. I'm like, it's just not that big of a deal. I don't think. I'm like, it's just gray hair. And I know gray hairs in general, they can get very kinky. And I would only have like a few of those. I wouldn't say like all of my gray hairs were like a completely different texture from my my dark hairs. But what I was noticing was that they were just really, really coarse. And so even if they were straight, they were just sort of unwieldy. They just were kind of like doing their own thing. As you guys see, like all of my hairs up here. Anyway, he's like, there's not much we can do with the shorter hairs because there's no weight to them. He's like, that is just gonna be down to like styling and also just patience, letting them grow out. But I have noticed after the keratin treatment, like all of my gray hairs where they did the treatment, it was like really, really smooth. And like the texture of my hair seemed a lot more even than it was before. So since I got this treatment, the hair tech that applied it, actually her name is Sean, if you want to look her up at Blackstones Collective, she's fantastic. And she explained everything, like while she was doing it, why we were doing all the things, and then like what I needed to do to take care of it. And she said the only thing I needed to look out for was sulfates in shampoo and also sodium chloride. If I got that wrong, I'll put the right thing up on the screen. And unfortunately, some of my shampoos have it. The new K18 shampoos that I hauled, maybe the last vlog or whatever I've been using, those don't have it. So I've been washing my hair with that. But that's the only thing she said that I needed to kind of look out for. And this could probably last, she said, for like, it depends, on your hair, how fast it grows, all that stuff. But she said it could last 6 months, 9 months or whatever. She said most of her clients will get a keratin treatment once a year. She said at most like twice a year. So that's great. As you guys know, and I'm sure have noticed, I'm very low maintenance about my hair. I just can't be bothered. So that's the hair update. I'm just gonna go ahead and dry my hair so you guys can see like the keratin treatment, or if you can see a difference. But I'm gonna go ahead and just use products that I've been using for a long time, like this Redken spray. So I think in my last vlog when I talked about this, I mentioned that I had learned about this from another YouTuber, but I couldn't remember her name. And of course I remembered it as I was editing that vlog. But anyway, it's Victoria McGrath. She is like a huge Instagrammer, YouTuber, TikToker, whatever. And she talked about this product. And so I thought I would give it a shot, and I'm glad I did. It was a great, great recommendation on her part because my hair is completely different from hers. So I was like, is this gonna work? She's got like long, her hair seems like a lot finer than mine. She's a lot younger, so she has a lot more hair. It's dyed, I think it's like bleached pretty much. She's very, very blonde. So anyway, I wasn't sure if something like this was gonna work on my hair, like I said, which is like the complete opposite from her hair, but it works really nicely. All right, let me go ahead and blow dry and I'll be right back. Hey, I brought you guys into my dressing room because I had a higher ledge and I wanted to be able to show you my hair like more from a top down. I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, work with me. And also the lighting here is really good. So here is probably the best example of the keratin treatment. Just all of my hair just looks really smooth. And like I said, I didn't have like a ton of like super kinky gray hair, but it did behave differently than the other ones. So it would just, I don't know, they just sort of like stuck out in a different way. And so now I feel like, right, like it's all just one type of hair. If that makes sense. And it feels so great. It feels super soft. And Sean was really, really light-handed with the keratin because she's like, the last thing I want is to give your hair like a limpness to it because that's not cute. And I told her too, I was like, I feel like my hair has the tendency to become limp. Like if I use a conditioner that's too heavy or I put in like a styling product that's too heavy, my hair will just look super, super limp. So anyway, she was really light-handed with it. And yeah, I'm just really like, loving it. I feel like it looks really, really nice. And even though they warned me that it wouldn't do too much to these hairs in the front because they are smooth and they feel great, it's just because of their length, they're just gonna stick up. So even though they warned me about it, I still feel like they're a little bit better than they were before. So anyway, that's my hair update. Oh, and this is the hair cut. And basically I don't even ask for anything. I was gonna say I asked for the same thing. I don't even really ask for anything. I just asked Joey like, you know, just kind of clean me up or whatever. And he's always really conservative about how much he wants to cut off. And I'm like, just go for it. 3, 4, 5 inches, it's fine. My hair grows pretty quickly. It's so long. It's almost like, I'm sure you guys can't even tell that I got like probably like 4 inches off. And he also doesn't cut in a bunch of layers, even though I always kind of ask him, I'm like, what do you think about like putting in more layers? Because I always think that'll give me more body. And he said, we can do that if body is your kind of priority. He's like, but I don't cut a ton of layers into your hair because then it lasts longer. And he knows that I go to New York and get my hair cut. So I only get my hair cut once, maybe twice a year. He's like, it'll grow out a lot more nicely if you have less layers in your hair. So he cuts my hair pretty simply. And I feel like the good or the telltale sign for a good haircut when you have long hair, because sometimes it's hard to tell, is that it looks better in like 3 months. It looks better in like 4 months, and the haircut should last a really long time. So that's it. I'm gonna finish getting ready. So like I said, I have a lot of random things going on today. I have a call in about an hour, and if you guys remember, the glass on these doors is not right. I got like very lightly frosted glass, only because these show fingerprints so much, and they're actually swapping them out today. So that's happening today. We have to pick up Miss Butters from daycare. My heart has been aching ever since we dropped her off the night before we left. And when we landed too late to pick her up. So she's getting a bath, and then we're gonna pick her up around lunchtime. Yeah, and I have to get to filming. There's been so many new releases, but yeah, I still have a ton of stuff to catch you up on, but I will be back in a little bit. Well, hello, I just got off my call and I thought, let me go to the UPS store because I think I have a lot of packages there. And wow, I had quite a few packages. So I thought I would go ahead and open them up with you. Oh my gosh, okay, I got a box from Clé de Peau. I am so excited. So I'm not sure if you guys caught my last, was it my last vlog? No, I think it was my Will I Buy It video, my last Will I Buy It video. And I talked about some of the new like Clé de Peau products. They're not like brand new, they're like newly reformulated, newly packaged, new colors, that sort of thing. I was actually contacted by Clé de Peau saying that they were going to send me their like new products or whatever, and I was so excited, and I was waiting on it, and so many of you have been asking me like, have I tried the new lipsticks? Had I tried the new luminizing face enhancers? And I was like, not yet, I don't know when it's coming. And so finally I just went ahead and purchased a couple of the luminizing face enhancers and 3 of the lipsticks on my own, but now they've gone ahead and sent me some. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm so thrilled to be working with Clé de Peau Beauté, a brand I've long admired for truly exceptional formulas and performance, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Benjamin Pkwy. So he is like the creative director, I believe, of Clé de Peau. Anyway, he is an incredible makeup artist. Like, all the faces he does are so elegant, really, really beautiful, really sophisticated, and just super, super chic. So their new 40 shade lipstick collection is my first collaboration with the brand. Oh my gosh, there's a color and finish for every occasion and mood, et cetera, et cetera. Oh my God. Look at this. Holy cannoli. Okay. Yeah, we have satin sheen. I'm not gonna be able to get through all of these, but there are 3, if I remember correctly, there are 3 different finishes. There's a matte finish. There is, yeah, let me pull out one matte here. This is shade number 119, and this is the new packaging. So it looks very, very similar to the old packaging. It's just slightly updated, and this is a matte lipstick of theirs, and they're not super matte, like they're not matte drying, they just lack a certain sort of shine or gloss to the lip. Let me swatch this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So like a soft matte, you know what I mean? Not too dry. Really, really beautiful formula. And then the other formula they have is a satin sheen luxe color, and this I believe is the finish of the lipsticks that I purchased. So here is shade number 21, and this is called Raspberry Radiance. So here's a satin finish. So I don't know if you can tell from the light, maybe like this, that the satin has like a little bit of dew to it, where the matte does not. And then I believe there is a third formula. It's sort of like a sheer. Let me see if I can find it in here, or maybe it's not a part of this collection. Oh yeah, here, Sheer Shine Luxe Color. Let me go ahead and open this one up. And this one is shade 213, Playful Pink. Ooh, wow. Here is Playful Pink. Ooh, pretty. So they are sheerer, but they're not like totally sheer. There's definitely a nice amount of pigment. Wow, Playful Pink. That is gorgeous. It's like a bright bubblegum pink. Oh, how pretty. Let me just make sure those are the 3 finishes to this new collection. Yeah, matte, satin, and sheer. Those are the 3 finishes. Oof, wow, I wonder, should I just do like a whole swatch video of all of these new colors? That's a lot of lip swatching. That's a lot of lip swatching. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds really uncomfortable right now, but I really wanna play with all of these colors. Oh, anyway, I'll figure it out. Thank you so, so much to Benjamin Pkwy and Clé de Peau for this gorgeous box. Oh, thank you so, so much. Next, we have a box, ooh, from Sicily. Wow, this PR haul is turning out to be quite the doozy. Oh, wow, what a beautiful box. It's this beautiful, like, sage green, like linen. All the products got messed up. Let me just line these back up now. Hold on. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh my gosh. So my BFF masks. Sicily just came out with a new mask. It is this exfoliating enzyme mask, and you only need to put it on for like 1 minute. I think it's super fast acting. Now I have sensitive skin, so that makes me a little bit nervous, but it is supposed to be good for sensitive skin. Let me see what it says here. So it's 100% natural origin enzyme from papaya. It transforms the quality of skin, renews its radiance, prepares it for the skincare ritual to follow. Its white powder is placed in the palm of the hand and transforms into a rich cream on contact with water. How cool. And then they included a little deluxe sample of all of their other masks. You guys know how much I love the Velvet Sleeping Mask, and the Black Rose mask is phenomenal as well. But I think those are the only ones that I've actually tried. Oh no, I've tried the Express Flower Flower Gel Hydrating and Toning Mask. That one's really nice too. Well, you know, all of the Sisley products I've tried are really, really nice. Oh, I can't wait to try this. I think this will be okay for my skin, my sensitive skin. Thank you so much, Sisley. This is so incredible. What else do we, oh, May Lindstrom. Oh my gosh, you guys. So in my last vlog, I talked about how, this was so sad. I dropped my May Lindstrom clean dirt in the shower and it just shattered. And I was able to save some of the clean dirt and I put it into like a glass Tupperware. Anyway, May reached out to me. She's so sweet. She reached out to me and she was like, that's just, we can't do that. We can't put the clean dirt into Tupperware. So she sent me another bottle of the clean dirt. Oh, thank you so, so much, May. This is incredible. And if you guys are unfamiliar with her line or this product, first of all, her line is incredible. Organic, small batches. The clean dirt is a really beautiful like exfoliator, and it's, I guess, described much like the Sisley one. It's a powder, you add water to it, you create a paste, you just work it into the skin. And it smells like hot cocoa. It is such a dream. So a big thank you to May Lindstrom for this. This is just so beautiful. Thank you so much. Ooh, and something from True Botanicals. You won't believe it's sunscreen. Oh my gosh, I've seen like Instagram posts about this, and I was gonna go ahead and order it myself once I ran out of SPF, which probably would not have happened for a long time. Oh, but that's incredible. So it's SPF 30. So the active ingredient, so zinc oxide. So this is a physical sunscreen. Wow, that's so awesome. And let me just show you what the bottle looks like, because it's white, which is different from a lot of the True Botanicals packaging, which comes in that like brown tinted glass, or amber tinted glass, I think it is. Anyway, thank you so much, True Botanicals. I cannot wait to use this. All right, let's see. This is something, I don't know. This is something from the UK. It's got, oh, it's from Fragrance du Bois. Their fragrances are so, so beautiful. They're very sophisticated. And the name of this perfume is Covort, and I believe it is for men and women. So it's a unisex fragrance. Let's see if there's any notes. Ooh, a sultry saffron infused aroma. Ooh, I do love saffron. And then here is the box. And then when you take the lid off, the front of the box opens, and then there's a velvet box inside. This feels like jewelry. It's incredible. And then this lifts up, and then the fragrance is inside. Wow, look at this bottle. Holy smokes. All right, let's get to the fragrance here. It's like fresh and clean smelling, but it's not light smelling. It's so strange, not strange. It's very different for me. I feel like fresh and clean fragrances always are synonymous with very light kind of fragrances, but this is, there's like a warmth and like a depth to it. Ooh, that's lovely. Wow, thank you so much, Fragrance du Bois. That is beautiful. Ooh, next we have something from JVN, Jonathan Van Ness, who has lovely hair care products. Ooh, a blowout styling milk. Heat activated smoothing styler. Ultimate defense from heat damage and humidity. Fights against frizz. Apply it onto damp hair and blow dry. If this isn't like the perfect sort of complement to the keratin treatment that I just got for my hair, which is also heat activated. Ooh, this is awesome. Here's what the packaging looks like. It's a glass bottle with a pump. This is awesome. Thank you so much, JVN. This is great. We got something from Muse Beauty Pro, one of my favorite shops. Let's see what they sent over. Oh, they're dual eye pencils. They came out with new colors. Oh, wow. Wow, look at these new shades. I love their pencils. They have lip liners that are dual-ended as well, and they're so awesome. Oh, they also sent a little sharpener here. Oh, look, they sent 2 packs. So I will definitely tuck one away to give away in the future. So we have Amethyst and Luster. So pretty. It's like a purple and a light pink. Then we have Sapphire and Brilliance, which is like a silver. And then we have Garnet and Fire, which is like a gold. Ooh, so exciting. Definitely will be using these in an upcoming trying new makeup video. Thank you so much, Muse Beauty Pro. Oh, these are incredible. They're launching, oh, here we go. They're launching September 12th. I don't know when you're gonna be seeing this. Maybe right before then, but anyway, September 12th. They're $22 each. The Pro with the discount is $15.40. That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Isam. This is so great. And Isam is Muse backwards, so that's where the name comes from. All right, and something from Holy Frog. a just right Goldilocks balance. The Moonbeam, ooh, the retinol treatment serum. I've been using a little bit of retinol. I have sensitive skin, so I've pretty much historically stayed away from retinol, but I just started using Exponent Beauty's retinol serum. It's that one that you mix together. I demoed that for you guys. And my skin, I didn't travel with it, so I haven't used it the past like 2 weeks, but my skin, where I've been using it, so smooth. I almost can't believe it. So I'm getting a little cocky here. I think I'm gonna try this as well. Awesome, thank you so much, Holy Frog. This is their Moonbeam. Next up, something from Persona. 24-hour waterproof eyeliner is back. Oh wow, okay. So they have 4 colors, black, plum, bronze, and brown. Here is a picture of the 4. And they're available August 24th, so they're already available. And they're back in stock. So I remember them having like black and brown, but I don't remember the plum and the bronze. So I'm gonna open up the bronze because I'm curious about that one. Here is the pencil. Let's see what bronze looks like. There's a bronze. It has a very slight metallic sheen to it. Very pretty. Wow, thank you so much, Persona. And this is from, oh, from Callie Ray. Ah, a blurring collagen peptide primer. Well, this is such a smart release because they just came out with that tint, that skin tint. So here is the packaging. It's called So Blown. And this is 1 fluid ounce. It's a plumping hydrator, pore eraser, oil controller, makeup replacer. Wow, all right. Thank you so much, Callie Ray. And then last but not least, I've got 2 boxes from Chantecaille. Oh, if this is what I think it is, my heart is racing. Let's see. We are thrilled to gift you our new fall eye quartets and lip cheeks. Oh yes, the Cougar and the black Jaguar. I'm sure you guys have seen pictures of this everywhere. You probably have seen me post about it when it became available. Oh, wow. Oh, they put it all in this really cute, like, little dot kit. Wow, now I have so many options of what I need to film first. I actually have those Chanel tweed quads that I wanted to do, and now I have these. So here is the Cougar quad. Here are the 4 shades. Wow, gorgeous. Here is the black Jaguar. Hello. This is so much prettier in person than those pictures I saw. Wow, that is stunning. And then we've got 2 lip cheeks for Jaguar, 2 lip cheeks for the Black Panther. So here are the 2 lip cheek colors. So here's Yarrow and here's Prairie Smoke. So this one is Prairie Smoke. It's a little deeper, a little bit more neutral than Yarrow. Yarrow is a little peachier. Oh, here's the packaging, by the way. It's like 2-toned, really pretty. So again, this is Yarrow and Prairie Smoke. So here is Passiflora as part of the black Jaguar. That's Passiflora, and this is Orchid, the other one. That's this one. I cannot wait to use these in a video. So excited. Thank you so much, Chantecaille. I am really, really excited for this. And this other box they sent, let's see. Oh, so, wow. Oh, they put everything into this black Jaguar bag. Isn't that cute? Oh, and the Cougars on the other side. Fun. So they had written me and they said, is there anything from our brand that you need or would like? And I had one of their previous Luster Silk eyeliners, but they got rid of that line because it had silk in it and they were going 100% vegan. So I asked them for some of their like lip liners and eyeliners, and wow, I think they sent over everything. So the Luster Glide eyeliner, the eye kajal, which I have, the brightening eye kajal, which I have and I love, the Luster Glide eyeliner, oh, the Listila Ultra Slim liquid eyeliner. That I have not used from them. Oh my God, this is incredible. And then they sent over, yeah, a bunch of their lip definers. Let me just pull out one of each so you can see. So this one is called Tone. This is a lip definer. It's a lip definer. This is shade Tone. Ooh, wow, I picked good. So there is Tone up here. That's a great contouring color. And then we have, oh, Violet Damask Luster Glide eyeliner, and that is the color that I had in the silk version, and I loved it. It's such a gorgeous color. So here's the pencil, and here's the shade. It's such a beautiful, deep, 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 deep purple, where probably just looks black to you guys. There's just the slightest hint of purple in there. maybe if I do that, you can see it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. The subtlety really makes it very, very special. Ah, well, thank you so much to Chantecaille. Thank you so much to all these companies that sent me this stuff. I have a lot of recycling to deal with right now, so I'll be back. I think we have to go, we're gonna go pick up Butters in about 15 minutes. I'm so excited. All right, we've arrived at Butters Pickup. That's what we call it. We call it either Butters Pickup or Baby Pickup. And she's getting a bath, so she should be nice and fresh and clean. Oh, I can't wait to see her. Oh my goodness. Come on, baby. Come here, baby. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, I missed you. I missed you so much. Hi, baby. Oh, it's so good to have you home. It's so good to be together again, isn't it? You have a pretty bow tie on. Come up on the couch, baby. Let's show everyone your bow tie. Let's show everyone your bow tie. Isn't it cute? Oh, you're cuter. You're cuter. You're cuter. Oh, I missed you. I missed you so much. Hello. Wow, I really thought I was going to be able to film today. But it is already, what time is it? It is 2:15. California Closets is here. They are swapping out the doors. I'm very excited. They're also going to fix, I can't remember if I showed you guys this, but our hamper, the one that tilts out, it tilts out like, I think too far, where it's almost laying down. So if you just open it and let it fall down, it's like, it's awkward. It's awkward to like put the dirty clothes in or to take the bags out. Be better if it just kind of opened a little bit. So anyway, he's going to kind of like adjust like the side levers for that. Hopefully he'll be able to. When I presented it to him, he was like, oh, and he seemed a little puzzled, but I had mentioned it to our sales rep that I wanted it done, and she said that they could do that easily. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So they're up there working. I was just about to film when he called and said that he was about 30 minutes out, so I thought, all right, well, let me just wait for him, which I did. I played with Butters a little bit, and then they got here, and I just showed him upstairs, so I don't know. I really should film something. I feel like I haven't filmed something in so long, but I am definitely getting tired because of jet lag. I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, but I thought I would take this opportunity to catch up with you guys. So I showed you my hair. So this is my hair, you know, midday. And I don't have any makeup on because I am waiting to film. What else did I do in New York? So basically, I went for almost 2 weeks, from like a Friday to a Tuesday. So what is that, like 12 days, 11 days? Something like that. And for most of that time, my husband and I stayed with our very good friend, Matthew, whom you guys have seen on my channel like years ago. But he has a lake house outside of New York City. So we stayed there. But in the middle of our stay, we decided to go into Manhattan, spend a few nights there so that we could catch up with some friends, catch up with my in-laws, my husband's family, do some things, you know, get my hair cut, all that kind of stuff. And when we were there, I did some shopping at Saks. Which I'm so excited to share with you. I don't know if it's going to happen in this vlog because some of the things had to get tailored, and so it's all in New York and it's going to get shipped to me. So I don't know how quickly that's going to happen. There was the holiday weekend and all that kind of stuff. So it may happen in the next vlog. Also, Matthew's lake house is very close to Woodbury Commons, which is like a huge outlet. If you have ever been to the New York area or you're from the New York area, I'm sure you know about Woodbury Commons, but they have really nice stores. So I bought a bunch of stuff there. My husband purchased a lot of stuff there. All of it we got shipped because there was no way it was going to fit into our suitcases. So we did that. So I have a lot of like fashiony stuff to show you once it all gets shipped. So again, I don't know if it's going to happen in this vlog, but we did a lot of that. And then yeah, we just did a lot of relaxing at the lake, which was so nice. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a couple pictures of the lake. Yeah, a couple pictures. One of like sunset, which was gorgeous. Most of the time we were there, it was absolutely beautiful. But the last couple of days we were there, like Labor Day and the day after, it was cloudy, misty, and the day we left, it was just this like kind of constant rain, which was actually really nice because they've been going through a drought, so that was really lovely. But you know, coming back to Vegas, where it doesn't rain, it actually has been raining often, but it doesn't normally rain that often. It was nice to just have like a whole kind of like gray, cloudy, foggy, rainy day. It was really soothing, I guess you could say. So what else can I tell you about our trip? Not much. We celebrated Matthew's birthday. They're a very good friend up at the lake. It was his birthday as well. So it was just like a really nice time where we just like hung out. I ate a ton. In fact, I am fairly certain I gained about 5 pounds on this trip. So I'm trying to reel it back. So today, before we picked up Butters, actually my husband and I went grocery shopping. I'm like, I need to just stay home, cook at home, all those things. But I have another friend coming to visit me. I'm telling you, ever since like, you know, the whole thing lifted with like lockdown and COVID is becoming more manageable and all those things, I feel like, you know, I've been wanting to travel more. All of my friends are wanting to travel more. So I have a friend coming this Sunday, and she is staying for 3 or 4 days. And then I have another friend coming later on in the month for my birthday. I'm so excited. So my birthday is towards the end of September, September 21st. So she's coming, and we're just gonna hang out. She really just needs like some chill time. So we're not planning really much of anything. So that's what's happening over September. I think that's it really. So I had, you know, an amazing time in New York. It's so nice to like reconnect with your friends who are really my extended family. And yeah, it's a nice reset. It's a nice kind of like getting back to self. And so, yeah, it was very, very much needed. But it's always nice coming home. I missed Butters, I missed my home, I missed my stuff, I missed my routine, I missed, you know, vlogging and chatting with you guys. So it's good to be home. It's good to be home, especially after quite a long time away. Okay, so California Closets just finished up, and I just wanted to show you what these new doors look like. Well, it's actually just the new glass. Let me turn on the LED lights. So here is the overall effect. So let me bring you closer. I'm sure you can see that it's kind of frosted. Anyway, it will definitely camouflage like fingerprints. And yeah, I like that you can still see through it. You can still see what's behind the doors. It's just a little bit fuzzy, almost like gauze over it. However, right before the installer left, I noticed that I don't know if these are scratches. He says that he thinks these are actually metal flakes that are stuck between the frame and the glass, and it's too tight to get in there. So I noticed this, and then I noticed this. So we may not be completely done. I don't know if these need to be replaced. I don't know if they have like an easy fix for it or something. But I just contacted our like sales rep, the one that I work through, and we'll see what she has to say. But that doesn't look good. It's like pretty obvious. So anyway, the closet saga continues. And actually, while I have you in the closet, there's something I purchased before I left for New York. So at least a couple of weeks ago at this point, and I forgot to show you guys, but I got some earrings at Fendi, and I actually kind of forgot about them. I just kind of put them in my bag and put them like over at the end of my counter here and kind of forgot about them. So I just got these really simple hoops. You guys know how much I love hoops. And these have like a rose gold finish, and they just have the F's there, and it's a simple hoop. You guys know how much I love earrings without backings because I just lose backings. So I just wanted to show these to you guys. I'll put them on probably tomorrow. Today I put on my little pearl and diamond huggies because I have my Chanel necklace on, because I was going to film the Chanel tweed quads. I don't know. I don't know if I have like the energy in me. It's 3 o'clock already. Even if I film it today, I won't be able to edit it probably until tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. You don't need to hear all that. But anyway, those are some earrings that I got. So that's it. I really like the frosted glass though. I was like getting used to the clear glass, and I was afraid that when this came, I wasn't gonna like it as much as the clear, but I'm glad I went with this. It just gives like a nice, like kind of like softer effect back there. Yeah, I really like that. You guys, I did it. I actually filmed. I actually edited the video, and it's going up tomorrow. It's the Chanel tweed quads, and I did all 4 of the quads on my eyelids, and my eyelids feel a little tenderoni right now. So I'm not gonna remove any makeup. I was gonna like wash my face or whatever. I was like, you know what, let me just leave it alone, and then I'll wash my face after dinner. So I'm quite proud of myself for getting that done, for actually doing my job. But yeah, I'm gonna change. I just feel like I'm gonna get this white blouse dirty, and my very kind husband made a quick dinner. So I'm gonna do that. And I think that's it. I have another kind of like crazy day tomorrow. Where is this hook? Another kind of crazy day tomorrow. So my California closet rep is going to come out tomorrow to take a look at those little dings that I showed you, because she wants to see like how best to fix it. If they have to order new doors, they're going to order new doors. At least I have these. At least I have these hanging up, and if they need to replace them, they can just swap them out. So not a big deal to me. Anyway, I'm gonna get changed and have some dinner, and I'll be back tomorrow. I am unpacking my luggage from New York. I am not one of those people that like unpacks immediately. My husband does. He's like a psycho. He unpacks everything, puts everything away as soon as we get home, and I am that person that lives out of their suitcase until it's like empty and everything's in the hamper. That's me. But trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm going to unpack it today. I have to tell you, this Rimowa luggage, hold on. I have to tell you guys, this Rimowa luggage that I bought earlier this year, I purchased it actually for my first trip back to New York, back in February. It's great. It's really, really great. It's so simple. Like, the two sides are exactly the same, and they just have these covers that you pull on, can tighten, and then like Velcro shut. There's zippers in here, so you can, I usually like throw my dirty clothing back in here to kind of separate it from the rest of my stuff. But it's just fantastic. I wasn't sure about whether or not I was going to like the fact that this doesn't have a zipper. You know, I think pretty much every suitcase I've ever had, it zips around. But this actually it's waterproof. So it just has these two like clips that clip shut, and it's so great. It's so great. I love it so much more. You know, I thought, I'm not going to be able to like shove anything in last minute. Like I usually like unzip part of the suitcase and like will shove something in there and zip it back. But it's been okay. That hasn't bothered me. I just open the whole thing up again, shove it in whatever I need to, and it's fine. So anyway, I only brought this check-in size to New York this time, and then for carry-on I just had my big Balenciaga bag. I know I've followed up with this luggage once before, I think before I went to Cabo maybe. I just wanted to give you like another kind of mini update, because I know when it comes to luggage, like it's really about the long game. You know, how it's held up, and I think it's held up really great. Yeah, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And actually my husband was watching me pack and like unpack when we got there, and he was like, I really like your luggage. I was like, why, thank you. So I think he may be getting some too. He doesn't travel quite as much as I do, but yeah. Anyway, just wanted to share that. So this is what I was talking about. So you just close it, and then you have these two clasps here, like these two locks, and that's how the whole thing closes, and it's sealed. So again, it's waterproof, but there's no like zip around, which I'm liking better. And this is the Balenciaga bag I was talking about that I use as a carry-on. It's great because these handles fit over my shoulder, which is importante, but they're also not too long, so that when I carry it in my hand, it's not like it drags on the floor, like I could just hold it by my side, which is really great. I will say, if I do put my laptop in here, it's very heavy. It feels very heavy. Like the laptop just weighs this whole bag down. But if I just have regular carry-on items, like an iPad, all my chargers, a little toiletry bag, like that sort of stuff, it's fine. It's like great. I use this little front pocket for my passport. So it's worked out great. I did purchase this bag for this purpose, to be a carry-on, and I did purchase this with all the luggage too for my trip to New York. And you know, I was just a little worried that it was just going to either be, you know, not the right size, or because the inside there's no like sections or anything, it's just one big like cavernous opening. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out, but I think for a carry-on it's great because you can just, I'm a shover, you can just shove stuff in there. So that bag has worked out really well. I am taking a little break in my day before I have to run up and take a shower. I have had quite the productive morning into afternoon. Let me bore you with the details. So I took care of Butters this morning, fed and walked her, and then I went to a stride class, which lasted about an hour. Then I had to run to the FedEx office, like supply store, to drop off a return that I had, and then I went to my chiropractor for a little kind of checkup on everything. Everything is doing really well. So I'm happy about that. Just a quick update on the chiropractor situation. So I was getting vertigo, and it wasn't like the first time I had gotten it or whatever, but they seem to be coming more often, and so that's why I decided to go get that checked out. Anyway, it seems to be working because I just took those 2 flights to and from New York, and usually I'll get a little bit dizzy. New York, there was like quite a bit of humidity the day I left, so I was like kind of bracing myself for like dizziness, possible vertigo on the plane. But it didn't happen, and I felt fine. I didn't feel like nauseous or dizzy or anything. So something's working. The only different thing that I'm doing is the chiropractor, so I'm going to credit him for it. So went to the chiropractor, went to Orange Theory, and actually canceled my Orange Theory membership. I do really enjoy Orange Theory, but I just don't need both now that I'm going to Stride. I don't need both. I'm not going to be going to both. So canceled Orange Theory, but I have until, because it's like they cancel you out the next billing cycle, but they're going to bill you anyway. And then you have like a whole nother month to go. So I'm sure I'll be going back before it completely ends, but I did do the cancellation. I got my nails done, which was, desperate. They got really kind of ratty in New York. So I'm glad I got that done. And then I went to the dry cleaner, picked up some dry cleaning, dropped off some dry cleaning, came home, just had lunch, played with Butters outside. And now I have a little bit of time where I can shower and kind of get ready. But in about an hour, California Closets is coming. They're going to take a look at, excuse me, I just had lunch. They're going to come and take a look at the closet doors. I showed you that issue yesterday. So they're going to look at that. And then, it's going to be like 3:30 by the time she leaves. And then I'm going to have to film. I really hate filming in the afternoon. I'm not at my best. I'm like tired and I'm kind of like brain foggy in the afternoon. So anyway, another day where I'm filming in the afternoon, but I just have to get it done. All right, well, California Closets just left, and she came to see if she could tell exactly what was going on, to get back to like the manufacturer to see if it's something that they can fix, because it's between the frame of the door and the glass. So yeah, they're gonna try and figure out whether or not it's something that they can like kind of take apart and fix, or if they have to order me new doors, which I think is less disruptive, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take another like 4 to 6 weeks to get anything. So yeah, like if they take the doors, there's actually 4 doors. I'm not gonna have 4 doors for a while. It'll probably be faster, but I won't have 4 doors. So I don't know. I guess it's, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Oh, before I go, I am wearing a pair of those Everlane trousers that I hauled for you guys many vlogs ago. This is, let me show you. These are those like off-white, sorry, I don't know if this angle is okay. These off-white like baggy trousers. They're like a button and a zip, and they were way too long. So this was one of the things I picked up from the tailor, and they fit great. So I'm gonna leave a link to them or whatever, but I'll also leave what size I have on if you guys use me as like a size reference, because I don't know, and I have them on now, so I can't see what size they are, but I will leave it all down below in the description box. Maybe this is a better view. Sorry, get the tripod legs out of there. Maybe this is a better view of the pants. Yeah, they're just a great like amount of bagginess. They're not too overwhelming, but they're obviously like baggy trousers, and they're so comfortable. Good morning. I've been sitting here trying to figure out how I can squeeze in the new Chantecaille Black Jaguar and Cougar collection. I was like, oh man, like by the time I'm able to put it up in my schedule, it's gonna be too late. I'm just gonna throw it in now. I'm just gonna try out the 2 quads and the 4 lipsticks for you guys right now. I just woke up and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it as part of this vlog. So I hope you guys are okay with that. All right, so here's the Black Jaguar box. Here is the Cougar box. I love big cats. And then here are the lip cheeks. So I'm gonna start with the Cougar. That is the one personally that I am, that I know I'm gonna be wearing more often. The Black Jaguar one I feel like is like the nighttime smoky quad, while this one is more of like the everyday quad. So this is what the compact looks like. Isn't that so pretty? And then here are the 4 shades. But I really like the range of shades. We'll definitely be able to get like a full look out of this one quad. Okay, and here is the Black Jaguar. I keep wanting to say Black Panther. Black Jaguar. This is such a gorgeous palette. So those are the 4 Black Jaguar eyeshadows. And then let's do the 2 lip cheeks from the Cougar collection. So the lighter one is Yarrow, and then this one is Prairie Smoke. Actually, there's a little bit of a glare. These are so glossy that I feel like the light is kind of glaring off of the color. Oh, there we go. So Yarrow and Prairie Smoke. And then here are the two Black Jaguar lip cheeks. So this one is Passiflora, and this one is Orchid. I would say in general, the Cougar ones are a little bit warmer, and these are a little bit on the cooler side. By looking at these, I think I like these two the most. I really like this one, the Passiflora from Black Jaguar. All right, well, I got really excited. I sat down and started swatching and talking about these, and I have no makeup on. So why don't we do like a full face of Chantecaille? Let me gather up my stuff, and we'll get ready for the day together. All right, so I'm gonna start with the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. You see that? Yeah, it's just like really elegant. So I'm just gonna work this in. And I really like using this by itself because it's so blurring, and it's still pretty warm here in Vegas. I think it's still pretty warm all around, well, except for the Southern Hemisphere, but it's still pretty warm all around. And I really like light feeling makeup. I think I need a little bit of extra help today, maybe with like these bags. Let me see if I can kind of brighten my under eye. I've got my Chanel corrector here. I used to have a concealer from Chantecaille, the Camouflage Concealer, but that was getting really old, so I decluttered that. But that is it's a really good one too. Pulled out the Goa bronzer, which you guys know is one of my favorites. And I'm gonna use my Sonia G Sculpt One brush. Just work it under my cheekbone here. Next, I'm gonna use the Grace cheek shade. That's the one with the sea turtle on there. And I always end up using the cheek gelées when I'm talking about Chantecaille for some reason, but I love their powder blushes, and I was actually reminded of them because I just filmed a video on the Gucci blushes, and they kind of reminded me of each other. The Gucci blushes, I think, have a little bit more of a sheen to them. These have, like, I would say the Gucci is like a soft satin, and these are like a soft matte. But yeah, they just reminded me of each other. So anyway, I thought I would just go ahead and use the Sea Turtle one. Instead of a cheek gelée, I went straight to my cheek gelées and those are the Chantecaille cream blushes if you're unfamiliar. And yeah, I was just like going through those, and I thought, wait a second, why don't I use these powder blushes from Chantecaille? It's been a while. But isn't that finish great? It's a soft matte, but it just looks like, it doesn't look overly powdery. It just makes your cheeks look like cotton puffs. So that's Grace, which is a really great, like, kind of neutral color. I feel like it goes with anything. That's why I went with it, because these two eye quads are kind of different in tone. And then for highlight, I did take out the Liquid Lumiere highlight in Sheen, because I just wanted something pretty subtle. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit on my finger here and just tap on. Just really subtle. The powder highlights from Chantecaille are gorgeous, but they're pretty bold, and I just wanted to keep this look kind of, you know, chill. I'm just going to use the waterproof brow definer in Light Taupe, and surprisingly, Light Taupe works really, really well for my dark, bushy eyebrows. All right, so I'm ready for these eyeshadow quads. I'm going to start in this matte, like taupey gray color, and I'm going to use this brush. This is the, wow, I need my glasses, V33 brush from Isam. I'm just focusing that on the outside portion of my lid here. So that's that shade, really pretty. I'm going to use this flat shader. This is the V27 brush from Isam, and I'm going to go into this satin shade and brush that all over the lid. It has a little bit of like a peachy pinkiness to it. It's actually a little bit more peachy, I feel like, on my lids. And the satin sheen is really beautiful. It's really subtle. Well, I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush, go into the light matte shade here. Just bring that underneath my brow. It's not very highlighty, at least not on my skin tone. But it does help with like the transition area. And now for this really beautiful metallic brown. I kind of just want to layer it on top of the gray color, so maybe I'm just gonna use this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush again. It just has some of that matte bone color on there, so it's okay. Pretty. It does like a nice transition between the gray and that light satin shade. All right, there is the Cougar quad on. All right, since I'm gonna just take this off and use the black Jaguar, I'm not going to do the whole mascara eyeliner thing. So let me remove this. I've got my makeup wipe here. I think my eyelids are still a little tenderoni from the Chanel quad like demo I was doing with all 4 of those quads. I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder because my eyelid feels a little tacky between the makeup wipe and that concealer. Where am I gonna start? I am gonna start and go into the brown satin shade and apply this in the inner corner. Oh yeah, I'm glad I went with this because this brown, it's not too deep. I think because of the satin shine to it, it's really kind of like brightening it up. It's really pretty. I was afraid it was gonna be too dark, but no, it looks great. Okay, I'm going to go into the blue shade. This blue shade definitely has some micro glitters in there. And I'm gonna apply this to the outer corners and blend inwards. Oh, such a pretty blue. I'm gonna take a fluffy blender brush. This is Sonia G's Detail Pro Brush with no product on there, and just start to work this blue shade in. I think I need a little bit more of that blue. I'm actually gonna use my finger this time. I'm not sure if a brush was the way to go, so I'm just gonna use my finger and press it in. The shadow is quite creamy feeling on the finger, but I feel like when I used a brush, maybe that was the wrong kind of hair, but when I used a brush, I feel like it made it a little bit chunky. But yeah, with a finger, it's very, very creamy feeling. All right, there is the brown and blue. Zoom you guys in. The brown and blue together. All right, let me use this silver shade and just throw this into, wowza, super bright. It's so white. I'm gonna blend it into the brown a little bit, otherwise I think it looks a little weird. Wow, this and the blue on the lid, just the silver and the blue, I think would be an incredible like evening look. And then I'm gonna take my Sonia G Smudger 1 brush, go into this black shade and line my eyes there. This is a great shadow to use as liner. Really, really inky dark, and it applies really easily. All right, there is the black Jaguar quad. Wow, okay. Well, for any sort of future dinners out, I have a quad to go to, for sure. And throw on some Chantecaille Faux Seals mascara. Oh, I have some fallout from that black shadow. All right, now we are ready for the lip cheeks. All right, so let's start with the Cougar lip cheek in Yarrow. So there is Yarrow. Ugh, I should have tried these on with the associated quad. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, this is Yarrow. I never get tired of this formula. It is so, so good. So there is Prairie Smoke, a little bit deeper, a little bit cooler. And next, from the Black Jaguar collection, this one is Passiflora. So this one I think is just a little bit cooler than Prairie Smoke, right? Can you see that it has like just the slightest hint of like a purple underneath? Goes so beautifully with the eye look. And last but not least, we've got Orchid. There is Orchid. Wow, really beautiful evening look. All right, so that is the Chantecaille collection. I'm so glad we did full eye looks. So I'm gonna cut this vlog here. I feel like I've been going on and on since I came back from New York. So I'm gonna cut this here before it goes on for too long. I will see you guys in another vlog very, very soon. And subscribe down below if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next video. Oh my goodness. We need to get you little discretion panties.
No one needs to see that. No one needs to see